Hello everybody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last time, we didn't have the best of days. But that's fine. Today is going to be even worse, I imagine, because we're going to be going back into the Darkest Dungeon, I think. Unless it takes me a very long time to finish upgrading the blacksmith. And considering I need another 44 deeds to do so, we could be at this for a while. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Alice has been returned to us in zombie form. We need deeds. Good. Hello Alice, welcome back. Both to the land of the living and the stream. Who have we got? We haven't used the Jester in a while. Should we take the Jester, perhaps? How do you buff Finale? We're gonna do this. Finale plus 20%, Finale plus 50%, Finale plus 20%. So I could replace Dirk Stab with Battle Ballad. No. We got a forward 1 and a forward 3. This is really gonna fuck with people's location. I was born for this. Hysterical blindness. Let's try not to lapse into that, shall we? To celebrate Fiennes leveling up, let's see if we can give her a couple of upgrades. I don't actually think we can. She's only level 1. Oh no, we can still level it up once. Okay, let's do that. Without going crazy. Not gonna break the bank. Your power went out. That sucks. I'm glad it stuck around long enough for you to catch the end of the stream at least. And the most important question is your screen door still there?
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Give me them deeds.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
We need deeds and then we need to save up a lot of money. Because after the last excursion into the Darkest Dungeon, I am not leaving anything to chance. Not a single thing.
A fortune
Thank you.
waiting to be spent.
Okay, so I have to try and take the journal pages home in order to unlock new ones, which I was unaware of previously. start. Yep. Oh, she is actually quite stressed out. I probably should have done something about that. Oh well. Oh, come on now. Alright, let's get some of this going. Listen to my soothing music. No, not yet. Messing up my plans. Screw it. I can imagine being in a snowstorm with no electricity, no internet, and no heat is, yeah, not something you really want to experience. It's that kind of stuff that really makes me worry about, you know, all the homeless people and, you know, homeless animals. I just wish I could build, like, you know, a place for everybody where everyone could be happy. You know. Just any damage on this guy at all, please. Alright, let's do this. Let's find out what all the fuss is about.
Annihilated.
Very fancy. I'm sure if he was leveled up, that would be more impressive.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. A full pack often attracts unwanted attention.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting some heavy hints that this collector guy is going to be moving around at some point soon. Whoever he is. Whatever he is. I'm sure the stream where he actually appears is the one where Zack isn't going to be here. The governor declared a state of emergency. Jesus Christ. Sounds like things are pretty bad over there.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Executed with impunity. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
There was something you could do with the bookshelf, wasn't there? Ah, touch it. Hello, Zack. Yes, you're here. Okay, good. Just in case the collector shows up.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
We are grinding out deeds. Well, good job. You confessed your sins and everything is now 10 times worse. Now everybody knows what you did. The volumes are desiccated and unremarkable. It's like looking in a mirror!
The twisted
Ah!
faces of the damned. Piled
Zack.
high and cloaked in malice.
It happened. I don't know what happened, but it happened. He's here. Pretty resistant to stuns.
As the
And
light
yet, there we
gains
go.
purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And of course, it's in the it's in the dungeon I took my lowest level guys into. It does damage, and I mean, it can't hurt to keep trying to do that. Except for the decrease in damage. Let's just do that. Okay, do your worst. That is absolutely horrifying.
Obliterated.
Should probably kill that Vestal spinal column first. Yeah. After all Zack's been building this encounter up, this better be worth it. Head games. I see, so he collects people. Or their souls. Let's finale this. Again, not as impressive as I was like, but still. I didn't catch the round of applause before. Yeah, you can use solo from the back. And Dirk Stab too, nice. Right, he's not resistant to stuns anymore. But he resisted the stun.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I'm guessing if we die to this guy, bad stuff happens.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
No. Oh, damn it. Kill the Vestal, kill the Vestal, kill the Vestal. No! What the fuck is that? Yeah, that Highwayman is doing some serious damage, isn't he? And of course he's protected by the Man-at-Arms. Hello Alicia, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Stop! Oh no. No, no. Kill this guy immediately. Do you suggest we crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside? Yes, I would, Kent. Can we only finale once? That makes a lot of sense. Oh well. Lesson learned.
Decimated.
Please stun. Yeah. Free round of damage.
A devastating blow.
This should be it. I hope. Down he goes.
As the ghoulish collection scatters, the rats prepare to feast.
Puzzling trapezohedron. The colors shift and change with the light. Interesting. Very, very valuable. And we have a meme. Oh, the collector's so cute. Oh, and Alicia's got a meme. Ah, classic, that one. Very nice. Again, I will eventually learn how to work OBS properly instead of just dragging my browser into the frame, but fuck it. I don't have time. I do have time. I just don't want to spend it that way.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Usual combo is 2 solo and 1 finale after. I've got the 3 abilities that buff finale. Is there like a maximum amount you can buff it? Because I must have only buffed 90% damage then. Spineless. Zombie ghosts! Leave this place!
Back to the pit.
I wish it was actually a puzzle box. It seems to be just a puzzling gem. I'm sure there's a more intriguing way to
Another
use it.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
But it sounds fairly mundane for an extremely rare, valuable gem.
Be gone, fiend.
Not enough deeds.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
One more room. Let's just go straight up.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Maybe when I try and sell it, Pinhead's gonna come out. Jesus wept.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry
Four
are
deeds.
beginning to feel familiar.
Well, I guess 7 with the quest reward as well. Ennui? Can't have a... He's a jester and he's got ennui.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
I didn't see what you were saying there, Stanley. Look at all these hopefuls that I'm not going to recruit. Who did we lose? We do have one of everything, don't we? At least. But Doctor, I am Pagliacci. Let's see. Let's de-stress the warriors. And by warriors, I mean warriors, not warriors. Zach, I wish you luck on the Bell Gargoyles. I still remember the first time fighting the Bell Gargoyles and thinking how completely beyond my reach that Dark Souls was. Like, the difficulty spike seemed inclimbable. How young I was, how foolish. I'm just clicking things. Flagellate. Obsessed with the paranormal but afraid of Satan. What a weird combination. Pray away. Ooh. You were gonna drink away your troubles. Ennui is actually common amongst creative people. Most times we like to give people what we can't give ourselves. It might apply to me as I just make hats and dishcloths. Making hats is creative. And yeah. I don't know. I like go through highs and lows constantly. And I wouldn't go so far as to call the lows ennui. Yeah, it takes a particular kind of malaise. Zach, you should join the... I don't know. Forest Hunters. My day's been okay. Pretty much nothing happened. So that's all good. An uneventful day is a safe day. Okay, now all of the dungeons are a little bit more difficult. We could try and kill the hag. We get a lot of deeds for that. Shall we risk it? If I take my most powerful... I'm not quite French enough for ennui, so... Any of these characters could easily catch ennui. Like it's some kind of disease. Let's put Zombie Alice back through her paces. I certainly won't regret this. What happened to Zach? Oh, you died. I miss Highwayman Zach. Maybe the leper is just really into aliens. Entirely possible. He could be into paranormal stuff and have no interest in Satan, I suppose. Speaking of aliens, lube was used to create the drool for xenomorphs. I can believe that. It looked very lubey. Fuck it, let's just... What is this? Hell's hairpin. Stylish. I'm really trying not to spend too much money. I need to save up for my fateful expedition.
Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together, we began to plant, harvest, and brew.
Making friends with the big old witch.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Right, this is the dungeon we had to pull out of yesterday because I'm bad. So let's try and do this properly this time. Grave dug in haste. Let's dig into it.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I'm exactly the same as before. Kill giants.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
It's already marked, you fool. Supernatural, they use lube for holy water. That seems... I'm assuming the water didn't move too much. I don't watch Supernatural, it's not really my thing. Alright, that's a giant dead.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I'm glad he doesn't leave a giant festering corpse.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Maybe it warrants a rewatch. I saw one episode and I didn't really get into it. Yeah, the only thing I've heard about that show after I watched it was the fan base. all of the shipping and the fanfics, and I generally try and steer clear of those things.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I don't know why I'm watching Sherlock.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I know there's not all the negative stereotypes. People tend to publicize the worst of them, though. I actually follow a Twitter account that just links excerpts from awful fanfictions. He actually does leave a corpse. Corpses just don't spawn if you kill from dots or crits. That is good to know. I will forget that. I'm getting really sick of fighting these giants, though. That'll do nicely. Zombie Alice. Putting in the work. I get, like, AoE attacks hitting stealthed enemies, but I can't quite wrap my head around throwing 2 daggers specifically to hit 2 enemies hitting a stealthed enemy. That seems a bit far-fetched. By no means should you stop being weird. I forbid it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Warrior's Cap. +5 accuracy on melee skills. Oh, Alice, you lost all your trinkets. I forgot. Have to re-equip you. Scout. And again. Come on. Boss be here. No! Okay. We have the longest possible way to go.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
The way is shut.
Executed with impunity.
It was made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it. The way is shut.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Maggots. Ain't shit. We will recover your shiny things, Alice. Worry not. Yeah, this is
herself a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
I'm cautious about how well this is going. I'm not going to say it's going well. I'm just saying I'm cautious. You saw the RoboArm candy delivery system that I put on Twitter the other day. Yeah, how about that? Don't... Isn't Japanese culture just the best? Don't they invent the greatest things? I'll be first in line for a robo-wife.
Eradicated.
Nothing beats the robo-life. Mary in my hobo. Oh no. Messed up. I messed up with the actual quote. Think of The Simpsons now since that Ken Brockman quote.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
The number of times I see something, some bizarre piece of Asian technology or
As victories mount,
weird cartoon
so
or
too
something,
will resistance.
the number of times I found myself just saying "goddamn Asians" to myself. I guess I was gonna say, guess being a tiny island must do something to them, but then again, that is exactly what Britain is. In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating dark, facing a creature that defies description and whose recollection causes my quill to write something I've already read. More giants! Dog's in the way.
Destroy.
Get out of here, dog. Lots of blood. Lots of blood in there. It's itching to come out. This technology has a market, you know? There's a demographic there. And who are we to judge? The wails of the damned always sound so disappointingly hollow. It's always, ooh, be more impressive. Just disappointing. This reminds me of the first boss of, last boss of Final Fantasy IX. Where the final boss music is interspersed with the cries of lost souls in the abyss. Good stuff.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. A death by inches.
No, I need my deeds.
The light. The promise of safety.
Can they only hold 3 portraits in a stack? That sucks. Okay. It's hard to sell Screams of the Damned without overdoing it. Good point. You don't want to oversell the whole eternal damnation thing. People think you're desperate for attention. Japan does have a history of being quite a lot more insular and solitary than Britain does. Well, yeah. I mean, Britain managed to conquer most of the world. We laughed at Japan's little empire. Bring back those glory days.
Continue the onslaught.
And with what Britain did, can you blame them for wanting to be solitary and wary of foreigners? Yep. This country has a lot to answer for. But not me. That hurt. That's the first time he's hit with that the entire dungeon. Good giants.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Statues. Can just replace the emerald, screw it. No! Change my mind. No I haven't. Being left alone like that for so long can breed certain eccentricities. Again, let's not judge the Asians too harshly. They did bring about Nintendo. And that's pretty much the only thing I care about.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Silly to blame current citizens for the misdeeds of their forefathers. I 100% agree. And yeah, don't worry, I wasn't actually being serious. I didn't think you were blaming me for the British Empire.
Fiend.
Although I would understand if you did.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, why did I open the chest? Should have saved it. Can only carry 6 deeds. Okay, we're gonna have to swap out the herbs, I think. Let's camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Prevent nighttime ambush, a necessity. And for the rest we will buff, but I don't think I have any buffs. So I guess we're just going to remove a few diseases. Baliol's clean, spotted fever. Alice is free of disease, having just come back from the grave. She had all of her ills cured, you see. Let's see. There's not a whole lot I can really do. Buff healing received. Can the Plague Doctor leech himself? No. I guess we'll just self-medicate. Exactly, death solves all problems. You hear that, kids?
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright, let's see if we can make it to the boss room without getting in any random encounters. Oh god, the hag is the one with the cooking pot, isn't she? And I don't have my herbs, so I can't purify this corpse. Let's just poke it. Sorry, Alice. You have zoophobia. Stress versus beast. That's okay. Let's do this. Oh yeah, the plague doctor's female. Yeah, I forgot.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
It's okay, we'll just keep her poisoned. This is going to be hard. I forgot what kind of boss this was. I should have planned ahead. Just keep her poisoned, should be fine. Ugh. Oh, she heals. That is awful. That is awful news. Oh, she's just gonna completely heal herself, isn't she? That is awful. Yeah, we're in trouble. Yeah, she's cooking zombie Alice. Not the best plan. Tainted meat!
The blood quickens.
No, we're not gonna. This is a. I think this might be impossible with our current build. Just keep buffing Alicia. Casting Plague Grenade on her is all I can do at this point.
The ground quakes.
No! Oh my god, if I lose Alice again. I'm gonna be annoyed. As long as she keeps using Meat Tenderizer, I'm okay, as she doesn't heal herself. Need some crit heals now. Is it always the person in front who gets put in the pot? No. Oh, she's the healer. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
How quickly the tide turns.
No, I might have to forfeit this again. Can't even heal. She's at the front of the queue, so she can't even heal. Oh no. We just have to hope. Resisted the blight. Healer goes in the pot again. We're fucked. Right, I'm gonna get her out of the pot and we're bailing. This is impossible.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
Back the fuck out.
We fall so that we may learn to pick ourselves up once again.
We got a lot of deeds. So I'm still happy with that. It's the only reason I even went in the quest to begin with.
Even these dirt-covered dullards have their uses. Put them to work.
Hello. Free building upgrade. Arundel blacked out and misplaced his ring. Way to go. Way to go. Woohoo! This is the whole point. We can actually max it out now. This is perfect. So we'll go like that, and then like that.
The flames, mold the metal.
God.
We are raising an army.
That is absolutely fucking perfect. That worked out so great. The deeds I need, yeah. Well, out of every unfortunate event, there is a silver lining. Unfortunately, I don't have any money, so now we have to sell some stuff. Don't like that. That sucks. No, it doesn't. I like that. Yeah, keep that. No, plus 3%. Not worth it. Yep, that's cool. I also like that. That is cool. I don't like that. Keep that. I don't think I'm ever going to use that though. No, it's good enough to keep on, I guess. Alright, that'll do. Zombie Alice. I am... when we go into the Darkest Dungeon, it is not going to go well for us, guys. Just as fair warning. I can't even beat a standard fucking level 3 boss dungeon with 4 level 6 characters. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we will literally be spending all of our money. I need to decide who I'm actually going to take. You take as many named characters as possible. I'd like to take all of you regulars. Zack needs to level up a couple of times before we can take him, though. Try and take him on my intermediary expeditions. Let's just focus on de-stressing these guys. I actually haven't seen Series of Unfortunate Events. I think I read the first book when it came out years and years and years ago. Alice, after losing your original character and then getting the miraculous chance to revive her, I'm not going to risk her being eaten by a witch. Backing the fuck out. I don't have any money. I wish I had more money. In life. Zack is still low enough level to go on the apprentice dungeons, which is good because those are the only ones I can complete. Apparently. Let's just raise some funds.
The smell of rotting fish
For some reason,
almost unbearable.
why didn't I take a tank? For some reason I was under the impression the bounty hunter was a tank for a split second, and then I'm stuck without a tank. That's fine. This is going to be an adventure then. Lots of DPS going on. They're all levels 4, should be fine.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
I will add it to my list. I'm actually on the very last episode of Sherlock, the special, where it's like back in Victorian times. So I do need something new to watch. It might well be that. Yeah, lots of DPS. This is going to be fine. I really like Neil Patrick Harris. Is that his name? I like that guy if that's his name. Not necessarily for How I Met Your Mother though, I don't really like that show. But Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. So I think one of the first times I saw him. And I was like, what? This is great. Yeah, I really enjoyed Sherlock. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. Because, as I said before, I don't really like the guy who made it. Something Moffat. Don't like... In general, I don't like the way he makes, like, TV. But that's mostly based on Doctor Who. So maybe it's just the way he makes Doctor Who that I don't like. Mark that pile of bones!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Stephen Moffat is evil. Okay. Fair. Fat guy's gonna explode.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
This is just a little nitpick with this game, but I really wish the character... I know this would be a lot of extra work for the devs, but I wish the characters looked different as you upgraded them. That's one of the things I really like about video games that do that. I like seeing, you know, getting new stuff to wear.
Measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I guess what I'm saying is my favorite games are all dress-up simulators. I actually forgot there was a series of Unfortunate Events film.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
God, we're gonna get the collector back again, aren't we?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I really like the Arbalest. But I just like crossbows, plate armor, and gorgets.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Try and avoid those 3 battles, shall we? Oh no, wait, we need to go into one of them. Damn it. It's just nice to wear armor. It's nice to look. It's if you look good, you feel good. Narmeen. What do we do here? Zach's got quite a few weird quirks.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Well, most of the time when you look good, you feel good. I guess if you look good, you feel good was true, then I would feel good all the time, am I right? No. And maybe there's something to be said for having all this DPS.
Back to the pit.
Because this is going really well. Apart from the fact that this character can't fucking do anything when there's no enemies in the back line. I've had my fill of Victorian-y stuff for a bit after my experience last night. Candlelit dinner, reading, and bath are all nice things until you have no choice in the matter. Started to sound quite romantic there for a second.
Be gone, fiend.
You're not depressing all the time. What are you talking about? Disease resist. Oh man, we've got to get this on Alice. Oh, let's just burn that torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Just missing the long, lacy nightgown, yeah.
Eradicated.
Oh, perfectly executed. Except now, of course, the Arbalest has nothing to do for the rest of the encounter.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Does this usually tell me how much it costs? Oh well. Should probably open the chest before I start getting rid of things.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood. Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Everyone's getting ennui. It's just one of those nights.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed.
Free weapon upgrade.
Yours for the taking.
I'm almost certainly going to be taking Baliol with me, so I'll probably upgrade her weapon. Oh wow, yeah, she needs it. And everyone's stress is slowly decreasing on its own, I think. So that's fine. I am going to call it for the night, guys. Sorry it's another bit of a short one, but that's just the way I'm leaning these days. I will not be streaming tomorrow, I think, because of I'm expecting a delivery, and it's going to be a really late delivery, and I don't want to risk missing it. So if it arrives really early, then I'll probably stream anyway. But if it doesn't, then I will catch you on Saturday, when we will probably be playing this again, and we will actually go into the Darkest Dungeon, I hope. Congratulations on your gargoyles kill, Zach. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. I'll catch you all again, hopefully tomorrow, but definitely Saturday. Night, y'all.